Sometimes in life, we find ourselves standing on the edge of triumph and collapse, our dreams just one heartbeat away from vanishing. The 2022 World Cup final was not just a football match, it was a storm of emotions, a clash of destiny, and a reminder that greatness is forged in the fire of fear. On that night, two giants, Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappé, turned the pitch into a battlefield where hope, despair, and courage collided in ways the world will never forget. The night of December 18, 2022, was not just another football game, it was a story written in fire and thunder. Argentina stepped onto the pitch with the weight of 36 years pressing down on their shoulders. For Lionel Messi, this was more than just a final, it was destiny. At 35 years old, this could be his last chance to claim the only trophy missing from his legendary career. On the other side stood the defending champions, France, a team filled with talent and power. But more terrifying than anything was the young man wearing number 10, Kylian Mbappé. For years earlier, as a teenager, he had destroyed Argentina in the round of 16. Now he returned, older, sharper, and hungry for history. Argentina started brilliantly. Every pass, every touch carried urgency. In the 23rd minute, a foul on Di Maria earned them a penalty. The stadium froze as Messi walked to the spot. Calm as ice, he rolled the ball into the net. The crowd erupted, Argentina 1, France 0. Soon after, a sweeping counterattack saw Di Maria finish a beautiful move to double the lead. Argentina were flying, and for a moment, fans believed the pain of past finals was finally behind them. At halftime, France had not registered a single shot on target. Argentina were in complete control. But football has a cruel way of punishing those who think the battle is already won. As the second half began, Argentina continued to dominate. Every attack pressed France deeper into despair. Shots from De Paul and Alvarez forced Hugo Lloris into desperate saves. The defending champions looked lost, and the Argentinian fans began to taste glory. But in football, one mistake can change everything. In the 64th minute, coach Lionel Scaloni decided to replace Di Maria with a defender, hoping to protect the two-goal lead. That decision would open the door to chaos. France responded with substitutions of their own. Still, nothing seemed to work, until the 79th minute. A simple ball forward found Randall Kolo Muani in the box. Otamendi panicked, dragged him down, and the referee pointed to the spot. It was the moment Argentina had feared. Kylian Mbappé placed the ball, staring at goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez, one of the best penalty stoppers in the world. The strike was thunderous, Martinez guessed correctly, even got a hand to it, but the power was unstoppable. 2-1. The stadium roared back to life, and Argentina's confidence shattered. Within just 1 minute, France struck again. Messi was dispossessed, Mbappé exchanged a quick 1-2 with Thuram, and unleashed a volley of pure fire into the net. From 2 goals down to level in 97 seconds, Mbappé had turned the final into chaos. The world stood still. Argentina, once dancing toward the trophy, were suddenly trembling. The shadow of 2014, the heartbreak of 2018, all the ghosts of the past returned at once. The final marched into extra time, and the tension became unbearable. Argentina regained some composure and began to press forward once again. Messi, refusing to surrender to despair, led with heart. In the 108th minute, Lautaro Martinez's shot forced a save from Lloris, and Messi pounced on the rebound. His effort was cleared off the line, but not in time, the ball had crossed. Argentina 3, France 2. The stadium exploded in a roar of relief. Messi, the captain, had restored hope. But football is never that simple. Just when Argentina dared to believe, fate struck again. In the 117th minute, Mbappé attempted a shot that struck Montiel's arm. The referee pointed to the spot. For the third time in the night, Mbappé stood over the ball. Millions held their breath. Once more, his finish was perfect. 3-3. A hat-trick in a World Cup final, the first since 1966. He was unstoppable, a force of nature tearing Argentina's dreams apart piece by piece. Yet the match was not done with its drama. In the dying moments, Kolo Muani raced through on goal, one-on-one with Martinez. It seemed inevitable, the goal that would crown France champions again. But Martinez spread himself wide and made an impossible save, the kind of save that becomes eternal legend. The whistle soon blew. 120 minutes could not separate them. The world's most dramatic final would be decided by penalties. The shootout was the final test of nerves. France stepped up first, and of course, it was Mbappé. For the third time against Martinez, he buried it. A flawless hat-trick of penalties. Messi answered calmly with his own, rolling it into the net as if the weight of the world meant nothing. But then France faltered. Kingsley Coman's penalty was saved. Aurelien Tchouameni dragged his wide. Meanwhile, Argentina were perfect. Paulo Dybala and Leandro Paredes converted, piling pressure onto France. When Gonzalo Montiel stepped forward, history stood waiting. He had been the man whose hand had given away the last penalty of the match. Now, he could be the man to end it all. He struck low to Lloris's left, the ball rippling the net. Argentina, champions of the world for the first time in 36 years. The stadium erupted, tears flowing from Messi's eyes as he held the trophy that had always eluded him. On the other side, Mbappé stood devastated, yet immortalized. He had scored 3 goals in a final, carried his team with fire and fury, and made an entire nation tremble. This was not just a football match, it was a story of dreams, nightmares, courage, and redemption. Messi found his destiny. Mbappé carved his immortality. And the world witnessed perhaps the greatest final in the history of the sport. Sparkles, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and visit our channel for more inspiring stories.